Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have one exercise simplifies expression A equal 1 power 4 plus 2023 power 4 plus 2024 power 4 and divide by 1 squares plus 2023 squares and plus 2024 square. Do you know how to solve this? If you know, please do it. When you do it already, please come back to watch my video from begin to the end to verify your solution. And before we go to the solution, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Okay, now we go to the solution together. Okay, too easy to simplify this expression, we must replace it with some one variable. And now I let A equal 2023. And so now we get 2024 is equal A plus 1. So now we get the expression A, we can write it. Okay, so we get expression A equal 1 a power force plus this we replace by A power force and plus this we replace by A plus 1 or power 4 and divide by 1 squares and plus this A squares and this we replace by A plus 1 all squares. And now this is plus 1 and power 4. This we use the rule that we have a plus b or power force is equal a power force plus 4 a power 3 and multiply b and plus 6 a squares and b squares and plus 4a and b power 3 and plus this b power 4. And so now this we get is equal 1 and plus this a and power force and plus this a and power force and plus this force and multiply a power 3 and multiply 1 and plus 6 and multiply a squares and multiply 1 squares and plus 4 and multiply 8 and multiply 1 power 3 and plus 1 power 4. And so this is divided by 1 and plus a squares and plus this we use the rule that we have a and plus 1 all squares is equal a squares plus 2 a and multiply 1 and plus 1 square. So it's equal the a squares and plus 2 and multiply a and multiply 1 and plus 1 squares. And this is equal this 1 and plus this a and power 4 and plus this a and power 4 and plus this 4a and power 3 and this we get plus 6 a squares and plus this 4a and plus 1 and divide by this equal 1 and plus this a squares and plus this a squares and plus this 2a and plus this 1. And so now this we adding out this fraction and it's equal the we get 2a and power 4 and plus this we get 4a and power 3 and plus this we get 6a squares and plus this we get 4a and plus this 1 and plus 1 is equal to and divide by this a squares and plus a squares we get 2a squares and plus this 2a and plus this 1 and plus 1 and is equal to And now this is equal this. We take choose out of vectors. We get a and power 4 and plus this 2a and power 3 and plus this 3a squared and plus this 2a and plus 1. And this divide by this. We take 2 out of vectors and we get a squared and plus a and plus 1. And so now this we replace 2 with 2. And now we get this is equal to a n power 4 and plus 2a n power 3 and plus this 3a squared and plus this 2a and plus 1 and divide by a squared and plus a and plus 1. And so now this I take the over to the factors. So now we break this term and break this term and break this term. And so now I can write it equal. It's equal this. I can write it equal a power 4 and plus a and power 3 and plus this a squared and plus this to a power 3 we get a power 3 and plus this a squared and plus a and plus this 3a squared. So this we have choose and now we get 1a squared and plus this we get we get a plus a, we get 2a's and plus 1 and divide by this a squared plus a and plus 1 is equal this. We take a squared out of vectors, we get a squared and plus a and plus 1 and plus this we take a out of vectors, we get a squared and plus a and plus 1 and plus this we get a squared and plus a and plus 1 and divide by this we get a squared plus a and plus 1. You see this the same. So now we take a squared plus a and plus 1 out of vectors and multiply this we get a squared and plus this we get a and this we get 1 and divide by a squared and plus a and plus 1. And so now we simplify this, so we get it's equal this a squared and plus a and plus 1. And so now this we replace it by 2023, so we get 2023 squared and plus this 2023 and plus 1. So it equals 2023 squares and plus this 2024. So thus we get the values of expression A is equal to 2023 squares and plus 2024 is our solution. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Goodbye.